Dude, I'm fucking struggling. I am struggling so hard today. It's all bad. What's happening? I feel like garbage. I don't know why. Probably just general life choices. Immensely concerned. I don't know what's going on. I'm afeared. Last episode was the single most positive episode we've had in the entire volume so far. And also, by the way, I've never been more scared in my life than this month. That's not true. I have multiple panic attacks involving concerning things. It's not good. Point is, I'm very scared. Anyway, hey, hi ho, and howdy everyone. My name is Shannon, and would you like to try that again, good sir? Hey, hi ho, and howdy everyone. My name is Shannon Elshook, and welcome yet again to another episode of RWBY. That's right, it is RWBY. Raspberries, Wintercrest, Blamco mac and cheese, and yodeling. That's what that stands for. Blamco. That was. I'm not making that up. That is a Fallout thing, right? Someone made that up, but it wasn't me. Todd did it. Anyway, point is, we are here officially for the penultimate episode of Volume 8, which is wild, crazy, sad, scary, and delightful at the same time. So I'm looking forward to all of that. I'm not saying that the episode is. I haven't seen the episode, though. That does sound about right for RWBY videos. But yeah, no. I'm very, very sad because it does mean we're gonna be done here soon, and we're gonna have to wait for a while. And I'm expecting terrible, awful things to happen here. Like, legitimately, I was joking, like, being like, oh, I'm so scared I've ever been in my life. I think I talked about it a little bit at the end of the last episode. By the way, I'd like to say a huge thank you to everyone who watched the last episode and, enjoyed it enough for what it was. I was a bit different. I'm mad that it was kind of on that episode. I'm both mad and glad because it gave me a chance to, again, I got to rewatch the episode like 10 times before, I actually sat down and talked about it. Oh my god, I don't feel good. What is that? I hate it. There's something in me that's like, no! It's great. Speaking of great, there's another photosensitivity warning at the beginning of this episode I've noticed. So that's cool. I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, point is, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who watched that and enjoyed it. I really fucking loved the last episode. That is my... It's so hard because I have such a fucking love for episode 6. 8 is a ton of fun. Ultimatum is phenomenal. Like, there's a lot of really solid episodes this volume. But that might have been it. I really fucking love it. And it's so fucking weird how people can have such an immensely different fucking reaction to that. Again, like I talked about it a little bit during there, like people's, people not understanding everything or being like, well, this is whack as shit or something like that. Like, whatever the case would be, because I've seen quite a few people. This thing is, though, is also, I saw way more people being positive about it, but that is the case. These people were always in the fucking minority, but that's not the point. It just makes me sad, because there are examples, like, people have explained this. I meant to put, and I didn't, I was very fucking tired this morning. I got 2 hours of sleep earlier, and that was a while back. Yeah, so, like, I had meant to put, I wanted to link both, or at least post the one comment that I had mentioned, seeing that helped really iron out exactly how the penny thing worked, as well as, Kowsi or whatever. Is that how you pronounce that? Kaosi? Something like that? I don't fucking know. Anyway, he made a video on it as well, and also summed it up very well, just a little cutting the images together and talking about it and stuff. Anyway, point is, I'm just saying, it's not that fucking complicated. They loopholed him. Anyway, point is, I really, really, really like episode 12. I think it is absolutely phenomenal and one of, if not my favorite, of the volume. Despite it being very, very, very positive overall, it's a big fucking episode. And it has left us on some concerning footing to begin this episode and the next one. So yeah, I won't spend a ton of time talking about it more than I already have. But yeah, we basically left off. Penny is a real girl. Pinocchio is such a sweet, sweet bean. God damn it, marry me, please. Anyway, I have really fallen in love with Penny. She's so fucking wonderful, dude. She's just a goddamn treasure. But anyway, yeah, so Penny is there. I'm curious to see. It seems like nothing fucky has gone wrong in the way of the maiden powers. Those were attached to her aura, so it should make sense to stick around there, and that should all be good. I'm curious to see how that goes. That's both good because, hey, she can defend herself with super maiden powers, but also that's terrible because Cinder exists. Oh god, does Cinder exists? Yeah, so anyway. Fuck. That happened. James is currently taking a fucking nap. I'm very curious to see, again, I'm very, very curious to see what state of mind he's going to be when he wakes up. Because I don't know, is he just fucking toast? Is he just gone? Is there no helping this man, period? Or now that he's had a chance to take a fucking nap, to get a little bit of shut-eye, small as it may be, to get the dumb slapped out of his fucking head, and to have his semblance actually maybe shut down a little bit. Yeah, I would like to see where he is. I don't know if that knocks him out of it a little bit and he kind of gets his shit together. Goes like, oh, fuck, I've been fucking everything up, period. All of it. All of it has been bad. What have I been doing? Or is he going to turn into a psychotic rage monster? I don't know, but there's only one way to find out. I'd also be curious to see if Oz gets a chance to talk to him at any point before whatever ends up happening to him ends up happening. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very curious to see how that all goes. We officially have met Ambrosius. Ambrosius, he is a wonderful, wonderful boy. Goddamn weirdo, and I love him. Yeah, we got that. We officially have our game plan, which, by the way, RWBY, your little fucking little, like, what is that, little synopsis-y thing, whatever the fuck that is, the best laid plans. Fuck you. Don't don't do it. That implies concerning shit. So does the title. I haven't even gotten to screaming about the title yet, because I saw that earlier today, and I have seen two things of this episode. I have seen the title, and I saw one thing that does slightly spoil me as to be concerned towards a single character, but I don't know the context, and I don't know why. That's what context is. But just know there might be a Yang something. I just don't know what the Yang thing is. Fuck. Anyway. Be better, YouTube. Anyway, I don't mean necessarily... Well, I mean, definitely YouTube. Susan, this place is a nightmare. But, people on there. Do you have any idea how hard it was for me to not put Ambrosius in the fucking thumbnail this past week? It was excruciating. And I could have done it. Everyone else did. I'm just saying I have man of principles. Ignore the part I put Adam's face in the thumbnail that one time. Anyway. It's not the fucking point. I'm a man of some principles. Anyway. Yeah. Fucking Ambrosius. Where the fuck did I leave off? We have officially got our game plan set up for fucking what we're going to do. Atlas is currently falling because we have officially used the relic now twice. So it is definitely no longer keeping the city up. The gravity dust that is around there that's just kind of naturally occurring is enough to keep it from dropping directly out of the sky. But I don't know how long it's going to take for it to actually drop. I bet you it's under about 40 minutes, considering... I don't know how long the next episode's going to be, but I bet you It's a little around this. It's a 19-minute episode. Anyway, yes, we have our game plan. We have officially built a big fucking funnel in the middle of nowhere space that doesn't have railings because we didn't ask for railings. Damn it, he loopholed us, except it wasn't a loophole, that was just the rules. Shit. Anyway. To be fair, while we didn't ask, dick move on his part. Yeah. We have that, so we can yank basically everyone from Atlas and everyone from Mantle over to Vacuo. That sounds super easy and wonderful and fun if Cinder didn't exist, but Cinder, Watts, and Neo exist, and that's very concerning and bad and problematic and dangerous and scurry. Watts definitely seemed like he probably was the one who took out the CCT last episode, so that's not great. Do not fall. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm really scared. Again, I was saying earlier, like, it was the joke of like I've never been more scared in my life, but I'm legitimately more concerned for these last 2 episodes than I have been concerned in RWBY since Volume 3, since fucking PvP happened. Like I haven't. And that's really saying something, because RWBY concerns the shit out of me all the time. It terrifies me beyond belief. I am so unbelievably invested in these characters in this world and all of it. I live my life teetering on the edge of despair at all times. It's I don't know, it's a thing, but I am legitimately terrified of what could happen. So I guess we should probably watch and see what will happen. What has already happened for many people out there. Again, I'm getting to it late in the night. Fucking Zach, by the way. I didn't say all day, but towards the end, he just kept going like, did you watch the episode yet? Hey, did you do it? Have fun. Which is concerning, because that's not usually how Zach reacts to things. The last couple of times it's been, holy shit, what the fuck? This time it's like, have fun. So, fuck you, Zach. It's not like I don't have immense fucking anxiety or anything like that. Add on that, you bastard, man. I love him. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and watch this, I do suspect. Again, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's been watching the show on the channel. As again, I've talked about it so many times, but it means the world to me. RWBY is my fucking favorite show, and it's absolutely wonderful being able to share it with you guys. Again, over this past couple weeks or so, I've had a lot of fun jumping back into the Sirs and Madams Discord and stuff and hanging out with them. I got to talk a little bit with some other actual RWBY YouTuber. I almost called you guys VTubers. That would be weird, but we could pull it off. Yeah, man. Just gotta get some good artists, put it together. We could do this. It'd be great. RWBY YouTubers out there who've been very nice. Hi. It's good to see you. But yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun, and I've really been enjoying it. Again, this show is my favorite show of all time, and by extension, the community matters to me immensely. It's why I get so fucking mouthy when it comes to the people who kind of suck in it, because they ruin it for everyone else, and that's no fucking fun, man. God, there was a lot of that after the last episode. Anyway, it's okay if you don't understand, guys. It's okay. Just don't be an asshole about it. And then when someone explains it to you, go, oh, okay. And I go, but no, fuck you. That's the answer. Shut up. Stop making 8 videos just to fucking make money, you chump. Anyway. To the person who asked in the comments of the last episode what my opinion is on these people, I'm not a fan. I'm very not a fan. I realize I'm biased. I really like RWBY. But also, if you're gonna criticize, actually criticize it. Don't be an obnoxious shithead for no reason. That's the thing. there are things to criticize. I've legitimately spent this past week rewatching all of Volume 5 and going like, you know, if there was any part of RWBY I would change, it would be this, and I would do this, 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 and this. And it's almost exclusively down to the way it's edited and, like, the way it's displayed, shit like that. Like, this is what I would do. Like, 8, 9, and 10 are a little whack. They're just a little whack. 2 great episodes, and then one that's a little fucky, but with good stuff in it. And it just you just arrange it a little bit better. There are things to criticize. You shouldn't have to make shit up. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead. There is your answer to that person. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and watch this. It is not a 30-minute intro, but hey, you know what? 15's pretty good. Again, I got to talk about the last episode a lot, and I really enjoyed it. We're gonna go ahead and do this. It is episode fucking goddamn whatever it is, 13, because I forgot to do it again. Worthy is the title. Again, RWBY, you bastards. I've been sitting here since last episode going, you know, I'm honestly trying to think of what would be the most upsetting possible title for an episode that they could give us in these next 2 episodes. And the first thing that comes to mind is, of course, Fall. But we've already had an episode called Fall. That was episode 6 of Volume 3. So we can't do that again. But then you picked the second most upsetting possible one you could have... I don't know if anyone remembers a conversation 2 people had earlier in this volume, but it was very concerning. So we're going to go ahead and do this. It is Worthy, episode 13. I'm scarified. I'm going to actually turn on the fucking video. That would go a long way to helping us, I do suspect. I still can't thank Dave enough for fucking helping me with this. This makes me so happy I can just do this. It's magical. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started here with episode 13. The second to last episode, which historically are always the most tame and reasonable episodes in all of RWBY. Oh, they're always so fucking crazy, dude. Heroes and Monsters was the second to last. Okay, so I'm just saying we're fucked. We're gonna go ahead and get started here in 3, 2, 1, go. And again, we got a second photosensitivity warning. Curious to see what that's about. I'm honestly surprised we didn't get one last episode for fucking Winter's goddamn Shazam, which is the technical term for that, by the way. We said goodbye to all the things we loved. Gave up our lives just to find that it was not enough. Not enough, not enough! These burbs. Jesus Christ, everybody please be careful. I'm so fucking scared. There are so many people who are in danger of death. Or fucking worse. What happens? Do you just get lost forever? Do you die? Do you fall into another world? You know, like the literal story that we had referenced earlier in the volume. The girl who fell through the world. Time travel. I don't fucking know. There is so much shit that is, while totally improbable, not in any way impossible. And that's terrifying beyond belief. And again, I cannot express enough that RWBY going out and saying next episode's gonna be a little next volume's gonna be a little different is concerning as shit, because of exactly how this is laid out. The recipe for hell. Don't get me started on this fucking scene in the goddamn intro, which is literally them falling. God damn it, I'm so scared. I was doing so well, and then the intro started.
What do we do now? We stick to the plan.
How? Without the CCT, there's no way we can tell all of Atlas to just step into a bunch of freaky magic doors.
We use the portals ourselves and spread the word on foot.
Are we positive these things work?
What the fuck is gonna happen when you see Cinder again, too, by the way? Damn, Joanna took that a lot better than you did. Jesus. That was very pretty.
Nora and I will get people through the gates. Everyone else, keep to your roles. Remember.
I do love that kind of like gold that all the relic and
happens.
magic shit tends to have.
Shade is armed to the teeth with huntsmen and huntresses.
They don't fuck around over there.
Negativity on their doorstep. If anyone will need help,
God, I can't wait to see Theo and fucking Rumpel and shit. Please, I need him in my life. Son, fucking coffee. Move them fucking legs, squad. Don't fall.
What is it?
The fuck is that?
Everyone! Ow! I'm
Oh my god, that was perfect.
gonna need your attention.
Oh, Jean, you absolute the sweetest of beans. Ziz. Don't tell Weiss I said that. She's right. Look at that fucking smile. Oh my god. Fiona!
Come on!
That's it. Ooh, watch your step.
Hey! No pushing!
Heard
I thought
I heard
people by now.
with the fucking broomstick grenade launcher has always been amazing.
We have to trust the others. I'm sure they can handle it.
What are the magic lights floating around and shit?
Space for refugees, but still within range of communication.
All right, I'll focus on masking emotions for as long as I can. Call for help as soon as we cross.
Are we in?
You've got to be kidding me.
Which way is the city?
It has to be here somewhere!
Guys,
Dropped us in the middle of the
storm
fucking
is
desert?
killing visibility. Where are we?
Welcome to Vacuo.
Head down and follow everyone
Fucking
else.
Theo! Help! Shit's fucked. Oh, bitch, no. Jesus Christ!
Keep going. We'll handle this.
Penny, you gotta get that shit and yourself away from her.
Your little friend Oscar was right. But the easy part ends here.
Cinder, can you fuck
Know
off?
about that?
Neapolitan, was it? Now isn't the time to hold grudges.
No. She's right to be angry. I know I haven't upheld my end of the bargain.
You've been kind of a total asshole,
Sorry.
but then again, you're not gonna stop doing that.
I will
Clearly,
do
as we've
those
established.
Today. But to do that, I need to ask the lamp a question.
What the fuck are you gonna ask? That's it, by the way, you do that. Salem's gonna potentially be a little pissed.
Jin,
You have a question for me?
I do. What have Ruby and her teammates planned?
Oh, fuck.
I've been so worried about keeping the vault closed that I never considered using what's inside.
The Staff of Creation.
Maybe we could use it to save Penny and get everyone at Atlas and Mantle back to safety. After you guys broadcast the evac procedure, you'll walk through the portal at the CCT center. And when we're done in the vault, we'll take Penny and the staff.
You tore this kingdom apart with nothing but your intellect. How about we finish what you started?
Oh, Bill. Oh, it's a bad day. Jesus Christ.
Believe me, this is everything I've ever wanted.
God damn, Neo. I mean, she didn't off the boy. I'll say that.
You deserve this, Arthur. We'll be back.
You're live. Everyone can see you. Oh. Citizens of Atlas. Mantle. What we have to tell you is very important. Atlas is falling. But...
Oh no, the mug. I don't see Bill's body anywhere, but he's definitely gone.
Are they crazy? They'll
Shit.
destroy the kingdom! What do you think a kingdom is? The people? Or just the chunk of land they live on?
Either way, it's over now. Ironwood's down.
Can I help you? Robot friend? Oh, fuck. Jesus! I realize we just had a magic fuck you button in those things. And now you guys can goddamn move. God damn it, Harriet. And Vine.
Well, I see you're awake finally. Atlas is falling under your watch. How does it feel?
Would you shut the fuck up?
James?
Yeah.
They've got the staff.
That's right. You lose. We both lose. What?
Let's do that. James, what are you gonna do, dude? Come on.
You're going to open mine too, right?
Sure thing.
I knew your plan would be bold, but I never could have predicted all of this. At least not without a little help from Jin. I suppose
Dude, I fucking hate Jacques too, James, but Jesus Christ.
sometimes, if you want to win,
Fuck.
you simply can't do it alone.
Jesus Christ. Please be careful. You gotta calm down.
Why'd you have to come back? Penny, no! Why didn't you just learn your lesson?
Oh, Penny. I did.
Jesus Christ, be careful, please. Don't you fucking dare.
Vine. Glad someone made it. Watch for a tail. I need to make sure this thing's still armed.
Fine, you gotta fucking stop her. Yeah, right now.
I'm no longer certain this is the most logical course of action.
Bitch is fucking crazy.
No, I don't. Harriet, the General is no longer in charge. Ruby and the others have used the staff. Atlas is falling. But its people will be safe. Unless you...
It's the principle, Vine! It's about loyalty! Clover understood that! Clover would see this through!
And perhaps Clover was wrong too.
Don't you dare! Clover was...
He fucking was, man. You just gotta accept that.
Important to you.
Like, I fucking get it, but...
Not the only one.
God damn it. Jesus Christ.
You get in that fight after
What the fuck are you doing now?
I repeat, is anybody receiving
Oh God, James is coming. Winter, please. Dear God, be careful. This crazy motherfucker.
I chased a lot of shadows over the years, always expecting betrayal. But never once did I think it would ever come from you. I know what's best for Atlas. and
You
I
are fucking done,
whatever it
dude.
takes to get
You're fucking
that
done.
So,
Take him the
here's
fuck out,
my
Winter.
last order. Step aside.
Please be careful, though.
I've never wavered in fighting the enemies of this kingdom. And I won't start now.
Fuck. There's so much fucking bad right now. Fuck.
I'm spent.
Where's Penny? Couldn't she deal with the storm?
Wait, Penny should have been here by now. Something's wrong. What? Why can't I?
Oh dear.
You said it was a one-way.
People enter from Atlas and Mantle on one side and leave on the other side with a one-way ticket to Vacuo. One-way ticket to Vacuo. One-way ticket to Vacuo.
No.
The portal won't let us.
It's not like a fucking Ravager, is it? That's exactly what those fucking are, aren't they? Yeah, the big fucking bats. Shit. That's terrible. Those things are awful. Fuck. Don't. No? What? Okay. The fuck just happened? That's exactly what that is. Like, the fucked up, like... And the worst part is, even with everything that just happened, so much of that is still just shit that's gonna continue and happen in the last episode. This fucking music too, by the way. It's fucking like, we're the villains and we're finally fucking winning again. Fuck you. Okay. So the biggest big thing of all the big things, Yang fucking fell. Hard. Like bad fell. So a couple things. I am not going on team they just fucking killed Yang, because you can go fuck yourself. Cause no. But what did actually just happen? Again, like, we don't know exactly what happens to someone who falls. And a fuck ton of people fell. Like, as soon... Like, Cinder opened shit up with just blowing up a fucking platform full of people. Like... Fucking Blake. What? That hurt so... Like... As much as it fucking hurts watching Yang fall, like, that's the only reason I'm not fucking weeping right now, is because we don't know what happens, and there's so much room for things to happen. And I'm still, like, I've also always pointed this out, too, is, like, even if it was a thing where you just kind of fell forever, Yang is the one person who I think could have been okay in that instance, only because Raven exists. Raven has the portal. She could immediately portal to Yang, grab her, hopefully, portal under her. I don't know how she controls that, if she can direct exactly how it goes. I'd have to imagine she has some level of control over it. But if she could do that, she could grab her and fucking dip. If that's like a fall forever for eternity thing. If it's instant death, then fuck us, I guess. If it's fall to another world, then she's somewhere else. It's fall through time, then she's somewhere else. We don't know. We don't fucking know. I don't know, but I just know it's upsetting. Fucking Neo. God damn it. Remember when I very specifically said, Neo, hey, maybe don't do something that's gonna make me fucking hate you? That was a good start of shit not to fucking do. To just take a very quick moment to step away from the show itself, and again back to people in the audience who piss me off. Like, the people who have been, like, big on the, like, oh, like, Ruby and Yang don't even act as sisters. Like, they don't really, like, she doesn't even really care about her. She just gives a shit about Blake. This is why Bumblebee's so fucking stupid. Those fucking people, you know who I'm talking about. You've seen them before. They're fucking more prevalent than they have any fucking right to be. But, like, fuck you. Because that Yeah, I'll dive in front of the thing and die for you, basically. Fuck you, people. The worst. Anyway, I'm fucking antsy. Again, I'm holding out hope. Like, Yang is one of the big four. Like, that's our fucking girl. There is a lot of room for her to be okay. Until we know exactly what happens, there's a lot of room to be okay still. So on to people that there's literally no room to be okay. Jacques is fucking dead as hell, right? Like, he's fucking gone. Like, he fucking evaporated the shit out of him. I kept calling that thing the fucking BFG because I've been playing Doom all day. It's been great. It hasn't, actually. It's been kicking my fucking ass. Anyway, fuck the Dark Lord. Anyway, I didn't realize it was full on just like, it is just the BFG, fuck you. It's the big green fuck you gun. Yeah, Jacques is dead as shit. Like, this is the thing is, like, I kept, like, people being like, well, I guess Ironwood's just fucking done. There's that. And I'm like, no, what happens when he wakes up and when Winter comes and gets him or something like that? And that was the case, is that didn't even happen. His fucking thing failed, presumably because Watts let him out, because Watts is a fucking psycho and a dick. I mean, I'm going to start on the other bullshit he did. But, like, he just, like, I knew if he was in the bad way, he was going to fucking kill Jacques. I thought he was going to just straight up, like, kill him with his bare hands. But, fuck. Yeah, that happened. Jesus. And, like, it sucks because, like, number one, I can't express this enough. I am not a kill people person, period. I like, even when they're the shittiest people. In fiction, it's a little different. Hence my, Winter, you need to fucking kill James now. But, like, in real life, I am super fucking opposed to that. Even through the worst people on the planet. You want to lock him up for all of fucking eternity? Absolutely. 100% I'm on board. But don't kill people. We're better than that. We're not the same kind of fucking animalistic monsters that those people are that deserve that sort of shit. They may deserve it. We're still better. Fuck them anyway. But, like, and I fucking hate Jacques. Like, he's the fucking worst. He's a terrible, awful person. Jacques Gillet has always been a fucking douchebag. And he is Jacques Gillet, not Jacques Schnee. He's a fucking twat. But shouldn't have fucking killed him. Like, that's the thing, is, like, from the very beginning, I've talked about it plenty of times, like, I had no doubt that Jacques was gonna fucking die by the end of this. I'll put this away. Whether it was Salem or fucking Ironwood or whatever the hell. But just that moment was just so fucking... There was no reason for him to do that. There was no reason whatsoever for James to do that, other than he just fucking hated him. That dude is so fucking gone. Like, yeah, he's... Like, again, I'm not this way in real life, but in the show, Winter, you gotta fucking kill him. You need to live and fucking kill him right now. 'Cause he's just going to kill everyone now. He doesn't fucking care anymore. He's done. He's just gonna blow anyone the fuck away. Like, it is over. He has to be over. It's fucking, like, it's awful. Like, again, I knew that was gonna happen, and I hate Jacques, but still, that's awful. And, like, on like, positive, on the production side of things, like, fucking, I don't know, that scene... The Ironwood scenes that we did get in general were really great. I think they were really well done. Like, you can just tell, you knew exactly what was gonna fucking happen as soon as that shield went down. As you knew, he was immediately like, oh no, he's done. And so is Jacques. But him coming down in the elevator, and just that close-up on his face, there is so much emotion in that shot. I want to actually see if I can find it again. It's on the later end. Oh, fuck you, Cinder. I'm so... Don't show me that again. No, I'm not watching that. Fucking Blake, no! I hate this. It's awful. It's terrible. Fuck off. All of it. He is so fucking angry in that shot. Can we pop it up there? It's not the best quality, but it's just, it's so fucking... It's a very good shot. It's a very good shot. Sadly, he's a pretty good shot, too. I kept joking like, hey, you guys think we're ever going to see is the fucking BFG get used, or the big fuck you penny cannon? I was really hoping we weren't actually going to see it. The shot of him crying is really fucking good too. The shot of her, yeah. God, Winter, be careful. Fuck this whole scene. Fuck this whole episode. Fuck this episode. God damn it. I knew it was gonna be bad. I knew it. I told you guys. I said it. The last episode was so positive, but it was gonna get so fucking bad so quickly, and it did. It got so fucking bad. Okay, fuck. The worst part is because this always happens. I talk about it all the time with like Pokemon in particular too, is another one of those big things, and with RWBY songs and shit, is I don't cry as much the first time around. But as soon as I start rewatching it, everything sets in with me more, and it hits harder and harder and harder. It's why, again, I can literally not watch the fucking Legendaries trailer for Pokemon Sun and Moon, because I just weep. Like, it's why nowadays I cannot listen to Red Like Roses Part 2 without crying. Period. I cannot do it. I haven't done it since. Like, it's... And I listen to it fucking constantly. I don't know, like, it's... This Yang thing is gonna fuck me up so bad. And, like, like, the Yang thing is bad on itself. Fucking Blake. Like, dude, she is so fucking angry and upset. And, like, it's... Yang's gonna be okay. I have faith in that. I do. There's way too much room for something else to happen. Until we know, it's such a fucking unknown that we cannot assume that 1 out of 10 options is the only option. That being said, it's still potentially very bad. It still could potentially last who the fuck knows how long, like even if she does fall forever and fucking Yang or fucking Raven jumps in and grabs her or something, how long till that happens? Does Raven just go, well, fuck, shit's going down, I'll go jump in and help her, and Atlet, what the fuck, where are we falling? Like, when does that happen? Does that happen by the end of the volume? Is she fucking gone until later into the next volume or something? Do we have like an end credit scene where we see what actually happened? Like, I don't fucking know, and it's bad. Fucking Blake, dude. Like, again, I accidentally stopped on it earlier when I was looking for this. But just Christ. Tell you right now, what's gonna happen is we're gonna get her fucking back, and when they do reunite, that's when they are gonna fucking just fucking, oh my god, you were dead. Oh, I thought I was dead. What the fuck happened? Come here, Catwoman. That's what's gonna happen. That's how it's gonna do. Probably be done a lot more tastefully than than how I put it, but You see her float back out from the mist on a cloud of bees. I'm sorry. It's just... Fuck. Okay, there's all that. Well, how fucking long in this video am I? Okay, that wasn't proper English. Anyway, so Ironwood's out, is going to fight Winter. I am so scared that... I'm scared that that's gonna be it. That Winter might be able to stop Ironwood, but she might only be able to stop him by holding him off long enough for Atlas to fall. Like, I don't know that that's not the case, and that's terrifying and sad, and I don't want... Because, number one, obviously, I like Winter, and we all like Winter, and Winter's fucking dope. But, like, Weiss is my favorite character. Her dad, as much of a piece of shit as he is, just got fucking disintegrated. Whitley and Willow are God knows where. If they're here in this situation, then that's hell. Hopefully, the most positive would be that Klein is still flying the fucking Manta, and he knows how to get to fucking Vacuo. Maybe he can scoop up Maria and fucking Pietro along the way. But, like, I legitimately don't know that she gets out of there. Either way, fucking James can't. He cannot fucking stay around anymore. He's gotta fucking go. I liked her line of, like, it was like, nothing's ever stopped me from, you know, fighting against the enemies of this kingdom or whatever. And that isn't going to change now. It's like, yeah, you are everything that you were trying to stop, dude. You are a fucking monster. You have to fucking stop this now. Again, as someone who has just rewatched through all of RWBY again this past week, I was watching Hokage Gwyn. Is that his name? Is this some fucking Naruto shit? I'm sure. I don't. It's lost on me entirely, but a very enjoyable reactor person. If you haven't checked his stuff out, drops some of the most perfect shits, and just and every 5 minutes is shit. Now this is happening. Shit. He just drops a lot of those, and it's very great. Shoutouts to him. Check him out if you haven't. Anyway, point is, like, I just rewatched the whole fucking series up to that point. The entire first 5, and I had just recently done that with Melissa Hime as well. But like going back and looking at Ironwood, like it's fucking crazy. Like it's crazy, but it's like it was all there. Like it was always all there. Every time I go back and rewatch those episodes in Volume 2, I'm like, yeah. You were always kind of a fucking asshole. You just hadn't lost it yet. There was all of the makings of the person that you are now was there. The only thing that hadn't happened is someone hadn't pulled the trigger. It's so fucking sad. He's such a fucking sad character. Like, and I can't express this enough. As much as I'm like, we gotta fucking kill him, and he's awful and he's the worst. He is a phenomenal fucking character. I adore James as a character. As a person, blow him the fuck away. But I don't know. It's again, they did so fucking well with him. Like, I can't express how goddamn proud I am of RWBY of fucking absolutely nailing that fucking character. They have done so fucking well with villains. Like, they really goddamn have. Like, I adore, as much as Salem's an utter piece of shit, like, I adore her reasoning and her backstory and how she fucking came to be and everything. You know, the destroyed fairy tale that is her fucking existence, and that the only thing she really gives a shit about anymore in this world is dying, and it's just that everything else is in the fucking way. So, you need to be out of the way. And again, James going from, again, someone who legitimately meant, and I don't know if I can necessarily say means well at this point, but someone who legitimately really meant well, someone who tried to do the right thing. It's just he was kind of fucking bad at it. He just couldn't get over the fact that he can't trust anyone but himself. And some of that is down to Ozpin and to Ozma fucking it up. And some of it is definitely some of it is down to his own damn self. And so much of it is down to the fuckery of Salem and Cinder. Like, it's again, getting back to people who piss me off. Like, the people who have the take that Ironwood was somehow ruined in some way because he had a fucking character arc. A very reasonable character that makes perfect sense. I mean, he's not reasonable. He's clearly not reasonable, but you know what I'm trying to say is, like, it makes sense for him to go from where he was to where he is now. You can follow the direct through line. And again, I think it's like so many people like seem to forget that you were literally introduced to Salem through a speech of her talking about dividing people, immediately followed by a song called Divide, which was literally just her screaming at Ozpin about like how fucked up everything is and how I'm going to kick your ass and how I'm going to do it. Like, that's always been her thing. That has always been how she works, is turning people against each other, breaking them down. That's way more effective than her shooting some sparkly lasers at people. That has always been her thing, and she did it. She fucking won for James. She beat him handily. She fucking broke him entirely. And it's just, it's so sad. Because she won whole-handedly with this fucking guy, and it sucks. It really does suck, because, you know, you always wanted him. You always wanted him to be able to pull through. You always wanted him to get his shit together, to find some fucking peace in this world. But he was never gonna get that. Whether it be down to a semblance, whether it be down to just the world around him, he's not built for this fucking world. I don't know, it's just, it sucks, man. It really does. Yeah. I'm so fucking worried about Winter with this situation. Because whether or not she beats him in the fight, I don't necessarily know if that means she gets off of Atlas, that she gets out of this vault. Fuck. And again, there's so much stuff I haven't even talked about yet. We talked a bit about Yang. We talked a bit about Ironwood and Winter. Jacques is fucking toast. So how about that one scene where Jean got hit in the head with a rock? Woo! That was funny, huh? I got a hearty chuckle out of that one. I did. I laughed my ass off. That was fucking hilarious. I have to rewatch this episode a bunch of times. That's gonna fucking hurt. Fuck. It's gonna get so much worse with each fucking time I watch it too. I cannot even be able to say anything when I watch it with Jeff later. I just have to sit in silence. Like, I can't say fucking anything because I will just sit there and fucking scream, holy fuck, can you believe this shit is happening? Okay. Christ. Anyway, so, on to other shit that's happening. Fuck. Crow and Robin and co. Yeah. So, shit started to fall apart because Watts is a goddamn asshole still. Tried to fucking kamikaze the shit out of them. Took Marrow's aura the fuck out, which means shut down his stay. Great. Harriet is still the fucking worst. It's like it. I really do appreciate that she had a moment. That, like, you really did get to see, like, yeah, that is why she's such a fucking asshole. She liked Clover. She really liked Clover. She really fucking liked Clover. Problem is he wasn't as good as you fucking think he was. And that's, like, it's okay. People aren't fucking perfect. But do not throw away the rest of the world because you were stuck following someone who was a fuck up. Even if you liked that person. Like, he was wrong. Like, I understand that you might not get that. Like, you weren't there. You don't understand completely. But he was fucking wrong. And as much as you may have liked him or loved him or whatever the hell the case may be, and it definitely does seem like there was a bit more to it than that, you have to learn when to call it quits. When it is right and wrong. And it's fucking wrong. Like, there was at that point, there's no point in doing what she was doing. There was absolutely no point whatsoever. Just like James, there was no reason for him to kill Jacques at that point. There is no reason for Harriet to drop off the bomb. It is purely out of spite now. It's, again, like she said, it's about the principle of it. It's about sending a message. It's about, fuck all of you people. You broke everything. When, no, you guys did, and it was all fucked in the first place. It sucks. I did really appreciate that scene. Again, I really do like Harriet as a character. She is just the most punchable person on the planet. As a person. But as a character, I like her a lot. And obviously, I can never express this enough. Inaris is fucking wonderful. But Jesus Christ. I liked that Vine finally put his foot. Like, everyone has slowly put their fucking foot down. Again, you had Marrow, Winter. I think Elm was kind of. I think that's why Elm was kind of separated from the bunch, is because she is already kind of like, okay, this is right. This has to stop. It's over. But then you actually have Vine come in to try and stop her. Shoutouts to Dawn and Todd as well for rocking that. That's Todd Womack, right? Am I fucking crazy? It is totally right. I'm not fucking that up. I'm not making that up. Fucking Ravagers. I can't believe we got to see the goddamn Ravagers. I can. They exist in Vacuo. It's just I wasn't ready for it. Chris Damaris was civilian. Actually gotta go back and listen to that, because I bet you if I heard it, I would totally recognize Chris too. I knew that voice sounded familiar. Anyway. Who's the last question? Okay, I'm sorry. There's so much shit. This is a fucking thick goddamn cast list right now. Yeah, it is Todd Womack. Okay, I'm not fucking that up. The two Jasons. There's Jason on Jason crime as the other Jasons in another room. 3 Jasons in this bitch. We have 2 Jasons now. It's so fucked up. Oh, God. He's so fucking dead, too. Oh, God, hell. Like, I've said so much. One thing I didn't say that I will say here and now. To Jason Douglas, you talented motherfucker, thank you. Thank you for putting in all this work, voicing this incredibly strangleable human, like this absolute garbage fire of a person. You did it very well, and I promise that's a compliment. It's not a mean thing. Jason Douglas is fantastic. He's really, I love his voice, and he did a fantastic job. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be it. But yeah, to Jason Douglas. Just as with fucking Hazel before. Hazel's VA. Why is that? That his name is escaping me. His name is escaping me. I'm gonna look that up real quick. It's on the tip of my tongue, but Hazel Ruby William Orendorff. That's what it is. Okay, I was like, I knew it was. It's a very noticeable name, William Orendorff. Yeah, to both of them, y'all did fucking great. As far as I know, William still does the voice of, does a lot of the creature sounds for the Creatures of Grimm and stuff. I keep staring at these fucking Ravagers, dude. They're fucking terrifying looking. That's exactly what I thought they would look like. Actually, I don't know why I didn't think they'd have red wings. Of course they'd have big red wings. They're fucking grim. They have a very limited color palette. They look really fucking cool, though. Dude, I want to see a Zaraf. I want to see the giant fucking turtle. Oh my god. That's not even a Grim, is it? I never actually really processed whether or not that's not actually a Grim, right? That's just a fucking mountain that moves, right? Like, I'm not crazy. Like, that's not a Grim. That's just an animal that happens to live on Remnant. That's fucking insane. And the fucking sand. Oh my god, there's so much crazy shit. Jackalopes. Those books are so fucking... If you've not read those books, I'm spoiling shit, but if you've not read those books, they're so fucking dope. As a RWBY fan, I cannot recommend them enough. It astonishes me that, like, some big people out there that are saying, like, I've never read the books yet. And I'm like, you fucking crazy? You've missed so much shit. It's fucking dope. Yeah, for world building and stuff, and character building for, like, Team Coffee and Team Sun and stuff. Some people in Team Sun. Sorry, Sage. Poor bastard. Yes, he's dead. I've spoken. No, he's fine. Anyway, or is he? You have to read. Anyway, point is, very, very cool. I cannot wait to see the wildlife. I cannot wait to see fucking Theo and everything. There's so much shit I want to see. Can't wait to see Shade. Like, we've just gotten, like, images of it from, like, World of Remnants and shit, but I can't wait to see, like, Shade in all of its fucking glory. There's just big, massive fucking pyramid fortress in the desert. Yes. Yes. Anyway. Goodbye, Jason Douglas. Anyway. He might still be around to do voices. He'd probably do small voices here and there or something like that. That's not impossible. But, like, yeah. On the topic of things in Vacuo, open with a sandstorm. Yep, that sounds like fucking Vacuo, all right. I'm very curious where exactly they got dropped off. Yeah. I am very curious how far away from the kingdom they actually are. Because it looks pretty in the middle of fucking nowhere, but in a giant sandstorm like that, you could be 10 fucking feet away and not have any goddamn idea. Also, it's just fucking wrecking people's, like, auras and shit, too. I'm sure that's a great thing to have. Yeah. Fucking... Yeah. Speaking of Vacuo, I fucking knew that was gonna come back to haunt them. Damn it, Weiss, I love you so much. But you sometimes just gotta you just gotta say it plain as day. Sometimes you just gotta say it plain as day. You can't say a one-way ticket. Fuck. That was something I was legitimately wondering about, because, like, again, like I said, like, I knew that was going to come back to haunt them. Literally earlier in this episode, I think you could even point to the moment, as soon as they go in, before they say, we're going to go back and talk to everybody, and, like, we'll do it on foot, I was legitimately like, wait, can they actually go back? Weiss specifically said it's a one-way ticket. Can you go back? And they can to Atlas, but not to Vacuo, or not from Vacuo. I don't know. It's just something, I really do wish I had said it at the time, too, because I remember the fucking moments, like, as soon as they show up in there. Yeah, anyway, you'll never believe me. You'll just be like, you're just making it up. And I'll be like, I don't give a fuck what you think. Tell me, how much is my voice desyncing from my video at this point? It always starts to happen around the hour mark. But I'm powering through anyway. Switch to just listening to my voice, I guess. Don't bother trying to watch this. Not that you're gonna fucking miss anything. Anyway. Yeah, one-way ticket. Fuck. I love even Osmond's like, fucking Ambrosius, you bastard. You're like, god damn it. Fucking bullshit rules. Honestly, as awful as it is, only fair considering we loopholed him that we get fucked by the rules later on. You remember when everyone was... I'm gonna keep coming back to people complaining. Because a lot of people weirdly took a lot of fucking offense to that last episode. And I say a lot of people, just some particularly mouthy people. But, like, it doesn't make any sense to me because, like, I've never understood how people can sit and beg for something to happen, and then when it happens, they get so mad about it, or, like how people can just ignore everything that's happening on the screen, and, like, I don't know, it's, like, fucking goddamn Mary Sue's, the whole lot of them. Yeah, Oscar's like, you can't just wave it around and fix all your problems. But then they do. No, they don't. They very clearly have not. You could tell that before the episode fucking started. And also, they put in so much fucking work and planning and time into figuring this shit out. And they still got fucked by the rules. I don't know. It's just, it's irritating. To the person in the comments in the last episode who was asking, if anyone asks, that's why I keep bringing it up, is because they were curious. And fuck those people. That's what I'm saying, Mr. Commenter Friend. Miss Commenter Friend? Something else in between. Whatever. Fuck. So I'm trying to remember who all is outside in Vacuo then. Is it Emerald, Jean, Nora? Is Nora with them? I can't remember if Nora was with them or not. Ren and Oscar. I think it's all of Team Juniper plus Emerald. You can fit her into Juniper. Her name has an E in it. Juniper has an E in it. Anyway. Yeah, so all of Team Juniper. She's just part of Team Juniper now. Anyway, all of Team Juniper is fucking... And Oscar, again, I stand by this. Oscar absolutely works for fucking Team Juniper. His last name is Pine. Anyway. Plays. I think they're all there. The only one I'm not 100% sure on is Nora, but I'm pretty sure she's down there too. Penny was just about to leave, and then she had to go start shit with Cinder. I'm so fucking worried, dude. Sweetie, you just got that life. You just got that body. They can't rebuild you this time. Don't die. We can't put you back together. Pietro can't put you back together this time. Maybe he can, but it's gonna be real fucking hard to do. Fuck. On small positives in the awful, Neo fighting Ruby's kind of cool. Blake being fucking losing her shit is not great, but she's kind of a badass. That is legitimately like the first time we've ever had her anywhere near that. Like I think legitimately the angriest, like the two biggest we'd ever had is like in Volume 1 when she throws down with Roman. She is pissed. She is super not having any of it. She's like, what the fuck, guys? Why are you listening to this dude? Human douchebag. What? And then obviously with Adam is just like, hey, this shit has to stop. It's over. Fuck off. Leave us alone. We won't fucking touch you. Just go. That's all you have to do is fucking leave. Like, we've had her mad before, but she gone, dude. Like, she lost it. Curious to see how that's gonna go for people. Well, clearly, she's still forced. Fuck you people. Anyway, not you guys. You know what I mean. I'm sorry. I'm so mouthy. If anything, I blame Doom. I've just been sitting here for the past... I've been sitting here for hours getting my fucking head caved in by this big metal prick. And I can't... It's been a day. And I refuse to lower the difficulty. Until I need to, because I might. Because I'm already going to play through it on super easy to get the one last achievement I'll need, which is the fucking extra life one. But I'm just saying, I don't want to do that on my main playthrough. I will not be bested by ultraviolence. Anyway, Yang fell. I didn't think it was going to fall in this episode. It was going to be the finale. Fuck. Why scare the shit out of me for a second? Leave her the fuck alone. Leave everyone alone. Oh my god, everyone can die and I hate it. Again, I sincerely doubt any of the main four are going to die. But it definitely doesn't mean they're immune from bad things. Like, I'm still so terrified. Like, Neo is currently fighting RWBY, so she can't really focus on Cinder. But again, like, I can't, I talked about this last time too, is I have been for so long, been such a, and I don't want to say proponent, because that's not the right word. That sounds like I'm like, yeah, man, let's do this. But like, a theorizationer of a concerned boy about the idea of RWBY losing an eye or her eyes. It was an eye back in the day because of Tyrion's fucking eye for an eye. And it became two eyes later on because of Maria, and I was like, well, fuck. I mean, RWBY kind of is the next generation of Grim Reaper, let's be real. So how much does she mirror that? Mirrored eyes and all that, you know? Fuck, why'd I have to say that last bit? That last bit made it so much worse. It made it so much more real. Anyway. Like, I don't know. Again, I don't particularly expect any of the main four to go. At least not until the very, very end of the show. And even then, I personally would only see RWBY going. But I don't know. I don't know. And we fucking won't know. At least not till next episode. The music in this episode is really fucking cool. Again, I hate it, but it's great. It's great. I'm so fucking scared, dude. That we have, and you know, next episode, like even with credits, is gonna be a decent fucking length. They're always a little bit longer. I don't know, man. So much room for bad. There was so much room for bad at the beginning, and it has gotten so much worse. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to watch this a good couple of times more. And again, I know I'm going to start fucking crying. The more and more times I see fucking Blake like that, I'm going to end up crying more and more. I can feel it now, talking about it more than I did in the moment. And that's what's fucking me up. This is fucking Monica. This is exactly like it happened in there too. Hey, I'm fine. I knew this was gonna happen, so guess and then you just slowly watch me dissolve over the course of an hour and a half till I'm just fucking broke down, ugly crying. Like I just. It's how my brain has grown to work over time now, and I don't like it. Number one, because it makes reactions not as fun. But apparently it makes discussions a lot more interesting. I didn't even talk about how fucking Robin is down there. Okay, yes. So I never finished up with Harriet and Vine. Vine trying to stop Harriet. Harriet's trying to just drop off the bomb because she's fucking crazy. I don't know if he's going to be able to stop her without putting her down. I don't know what's going to happen. Robin and Crow. Okay, Crow was there. I remember because he threw down with Harriet a little bit. But Robin and Crow both went after them to stop the bomb. Please be fucking careful, you two. Oh my god, I love them so much, and I don't want them to get hurt. Again, there's so many characters I want a happy ending for in this fucking series. Jesus Christ, let Crow have one. Like, he needs it. He needs it so fucking bad. And Robin's dope as fuck, so please don't. I don't know. I'm trying to think of... I think all of the people that we actually know are out of Mantle. Doesn't make it better if she just blows up a bunch of fucking innocent people, even if we don't know them. Maybe as an audience, but not as, like, people. What are the chances you could drop the bomb through one of those portals? That's not possible, right? Because that would be really, really horrendous and awful. Like, we need worse shit to happen. I fucking told you guys it was going to be bad. I told you. And some of you believed me. But some of you were so positive. Why were you so positive? I fucking told you people. They called me crazy. I was really a prophet. Anyway. Watts has been a fucking dick this episode. So Cinder used the last question. I'm curious to see how Salem takes that, because she was kind of banking on that question being the reason how she finds out how to get to the Relic of Choice. Like, that was her whole thing, is like, I need to know where the Relic of Choice is. This fucker hid it from me. What did he do? Give it to me. That's the whole reason she wanted that specific relic. Obviously, she needs all four of them to get Dickhead and his fucking dickhead brother to show up. But fucking... See, Yang can't die because we need Yang to talk the maddest shit to the gods when they inevitably show up, because we gotta have the whole team there to sit there and go like, fuck you. Give us choice, and then be like, you can't have choice now. Fuck you. You gotta act exactly how I say, or I'll murder your species. And you're like, fuck you. We're cool. Eat a dick. Fuck off. Fly away, dragon bitch. You need the whole team to do that. And then hope to God they don't smite us. That is generally how I see it going. That's how I'd do it. Because fuck the gods. They suck. Fucking dicks. More and more I think on them as time goes on. And I thought they were dicks from the beginning. But they're just fucking assholes. I've been talking so much about themes and like unity, and a couple people were like, well, even the gods kind of act against the theme of unity. That's why it's so poor. And I'm like, the gods are also total shitheads. Stop using villains and antagonists as your fucking answer for why a theme doesn't work. That doesn't make any sense at all. That's literally the opposite. Thank you for coming to Shannon Yells About People on the internet. Part 8. Anyway, I totally forgot that Joanna's last name was Greenleaf. I'm still on the cast list. On the credits. Anyway, back to the thing. Yeah, Cinder used the last question. So, there are those gone for however long. I assume it works on I don't know how it works. Does it work after the last question? After the last question, they're like, now you gotta wait 100 years. Or is it, well, okay, it's 1948. So, and now it's been reset, so now in 2048, now it will be able to be used again. It doesn't matter where you use them in there, but now they reset. Like, I don't know how it works. So in theory, they could reset in 2 years or something like that. Or they could reset in a month, or they could reset in 100 fucking years. Like, I'm very curious. I don't know how it works exactly. Oz didn't tell us. Ozma tell us things. Ozma, why were you not there to help us fucking make sure we didn't fuck up with Ambrosius? You knew this could happen. So disappointed, dude. Fucking Ambrosius. God damn it. Anyway. I'm very anxious and upset. Can you tell? This is a very good episode. Fuck. Yeah. Neo is in fucking shit up. Cinder is really calm, which is really bad. Because the reason Cinder constantly loses is she isn't that. As much as I enjoy her as a character a lot more these days because she actually has a personality, unlike the first few volumes where she's just, oh, it's just hot lady. Cool. It's never been really my thing, so that's why it took me so long to get into Cinder. It really wasn't until volume 5 that I really went like, oh, wait, Cinder's dope as shit. I actually really like this character. And by now she's like, she's phenomenal. Fuck you. You're terrible. But also she's great. It's a very, very cool character. But the problem is she's starting to act like that again. And I don't mean that in like a problem as like, well, now her character is worse again. But no, like now she's competent again. That's bad. Her being competent is what broke a fucking city. A whole kingdom in half. That sounds about right time-wise. Again, my voice has to be so out of sync at this point. Please tell me you're just listening with headphones. If you're not listening with headphones... Titties. Okay. You're welcome. Sorry, Mom, if you're in the room. Anyway, oh, don't worry, she's got titties. Anyway, it's fine. Anyway, I hope so. I'm not gonna talk about that. That's sad and real. I'm not even gonna explain it. You can think about it. You can think about it. That's just sad. Anyway, she lost one in the army. Anyway, point is... What the fuck? I need to laugh because this episode hurt me. Anyway, point is, Neo's in fucking shit up. Again, she wants RWBY. Cinder mostly wants the power. And she's gonna want the staff. Does Penny still have the staff on her right now? Or what did she do with it? I don't remember seeing it at the end. I don't remember seeing her floating around with it. But I know she had it right at the end, right as she was about to leave. But I didn't see what she did with it. I'll have to go back and rewatch. Yeah. Because we should definitely make sure that no one fucking has that cannot be trusted right now. Because if that happens, that's really, really bad if that thing fucking closes with a bunch of people in it. We might be joining Yang down in that fucking pit. I'm still not certain that we're not gonna do that. And Watts is a fucking dick. Yep. So he did shut down the CCT because again, she used the fucking question. I just want to know exactly what they're doing so we can counter it perfectly. It's a very simple question, and fuck everyone, I guess, because of it. Again, like her whole thing was learning to not just rush in and punch her way through shit. Again, it's very similar to like the lessons that Yang had to learn and shit like that. Be competent. Because when you're competent, you're very dangerous and bad for us. I find it funny. Or I don't necessarily think I find it funny as much as I think Watts isn't making it out. Cinder's whole thing of like... Yeah, the more that I think about it, the way she said that... Because, like, she, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember the line correctly, because obviously they set him up in command. Poor Bill. I need to go back. I will go back and look and see if Bill died. His mug's there. Bill definitely died. This is what happens when you put salmon in the fucking microwave. Anyway. It's sad. He's such a bad person, though. Secret actual villain of the main series. Main villain of the series? Nailed it. Anyway, water would not hurt right about now, I'll tell you that much. if I felt bad earlier, my voice and throat now. Yeah. I don't think Watts is coming out of this. Because she said they set him up there in the command center. He was like, cool, you're going to work on this and do that and make sure everything works. And I don't know if he's necessarily aware of it or if he's resigned himself to it and he's okay with it or whatnot. But yeah, on their way out, doesn't Cinder say, like, you know, Arthur, you deserve this? Like, hey, you did it. But I don't think that's what she meant. I don't think she meant, like, hey, man, you deserve the opportunity to break everything, to show them who's the real fucking man. I legitimately think it's her going, like, you deserve this. I'm going to leave you to die. She did say she was going to come back for him. I don't think she is. I think Arthur's going to fucking die here. But he's such a fucking prick and broken so much shit, I'm not going to feel too bad about it. Sorry, Watts. You're kind of the worst. You're not. Pretty fucking bad, though. Yeah. I don't know, man. There's so much shit in this last episode. So many people are in danger and very likely to just be done at the end of this. And both heroes and villains, minor characters and some major ones. I don't know what the hell happens to Robin and Crow with the bomb. I don't know what the hell is going to happen to Winter fighting Ironwood. I don't know what the hell is going to happen to Watts. I don't know what the hell is going to happen to Cinder and Neo. I don't know what the hell is going to happen to Ruby. I don't know what the fuck happened to Yang. I don't know what the hell is going to happen to Blake. And remember how this whole volume I've been saying, like, you know, Blake is the one person I'm not worried about. I didn't register in my head that, hey, hurting Yang would probably hurt Blake a lot. I didn't consider that in the moment. Seems fairly obvious now, in hindsight. Yeah. They're there. Juniper is cut off from the group. Ravagers are inbound. Who knows what else. Again, just, I hope to fuck that Theo can fucking tell that shit is going on. Like, anyone else hear, like, 2,000 people over here in the middle of the desert? You hear that? I swear I hear that. Whether it be him roll up, whether it be a Rumple roll up, whether it be a Coffee and Sun, whether it be just a Beacon Brigade, whoever the fuck. We need some fucking people to help. Summer Maiden, just have her fucking roll up and just blow away the fucking dust, because who the fuck knows what's gonna happen to Penny? Because, like, you know, in your brain, you're like, well, we just did the real girl thing for Penny, so she's definitely not gonna die. But also, how much more painful would it be to go through all of that, to pull all of that off, to get that close in the end, and to lose Penny? To make her a real girl and have her be able to live that life for 10 minutes. Like, not to put that evil on you, but I'm going to do that because it's all over me right now and I really don't like it. Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm assuming that Cinder and Neo still have the lamp. Maybe Neo has the lamp in her fucking hat. I'm curious what's gonna happen with Jin, because again, the last question's used. Can you even summon her anymore? Can you just be like, hey, how's your fucking Tuesday, baby girl? What's up? I don't know how any of that works. He fucking blew Jacques away. Okay. I think, have I fucking touched on everything yet? I'm so scared, dude. I'm so scared. I don't know. despite my concerned as fuck demeanor, I really, really liked this episode. I don't know if I want to watch it a couple more times. Because, again, like episode 12 was I talked about it in the video. Episode 12 was an episode that when I watched it, that very first run through, I thought it felt paced weird, and it, like, there was things up with it, and I didn't fully understand the penny thing, so it didn't really set in. It wasn't until I watched a couple times I was like, okay, that's definitely one of my favorites, if not my favorite. So I will hold off on any particular judgments on amazing best episode status or anything like that. But it is a very good episode, and it's very upsetting. And there's definitely going to be a lot of stuff I need to go back and rewatch. And I need to immediately go in and go yell at Zach for putting the evil on me that he did earlier. Did you fucking watch it yet? Yeah, Zach, I did. I did. It's big bat motherfucker. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, guys. I want to say a huge thank you again to everyone who watched. If you sat through this, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. It is true. Even if you're ugly, goddamn gorgeous. Anyway, that's what I have to tell myself. Anyway, yeah, I really, really enjoyed this as much as I fucking hated it. So we're, yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode. I am very, very scared. Curious to know what you guys are thinking. Last episode will be the finale. The last episode will be the finale. That is how that works. The next episode will be the finale. And I'm really scared that a lot of people might not be with us at the end of it. At the very least, a good couple. Hopefully, most of them are the assholes. Again, legitimate theorizing for people who are dying. James has to fucking go. Period. End of story. He's gotta go. He cannot stick around anymore. This dude is a fucking lunatic. Winter, I don't know if she makes it out of there. I don't. I legitimately don't. I hope she does. We love Winter. That being said, I legitimately am very fearful for her existence. Harriet, I don't know, man. You might have pushed your fucking luck. You might set that bomb off, but you might be the thing that goes with it. Vine, depends on if you're still on that ship with her when it does. Crow and Robin, Jesus Christ, get out of there. The problem is I know they're huntsmen and huntresses. Robin's the fucking hero of Mantle. Crow's the fucking lad. I know they'll stick through it. So I just hope they're okay. Elm, no fucking clue where Elm is or what she's up to. Again, last we saw her, I believe she was just on the thing. I don't believe we saw her chasing down Harriet with Vi, Robin, and Crow. Watts, I legitimately think Watts is going down. I legitimately think, even if Cinder had planned to go back, I don't think she can. I think Watts is fucked. I think he's, whether or not he realizes it and is okay with it, I think this is where he goes. Yang, again, I'm still not of the mind that she is in that level of bad way. But until we know what actually is happening, I don't know. Until we actually know what happens, it is what it is. Ruby isn't going to die, but again, I don't think she is immune to some severe damage. Weiss, I have no fucking clue. I don't, please. Again, Weiss is my favorite. She's my second favorite character of all time, which is saying a lot. She's up there even nearer to Mitoru than one might expect. Like, don't. Blake, I'm really fucking worried about. She's losing her shit right now. So question, do we think that when Barb was like, Hey, what's your favorite Yang moment you've gotten to record? You haven't seen it yet. Do you think that was it? Well, let's hope it wasn't, right? Because that would mean there's more. Let's hope that wasn't the scene. But it does say a fuck of a lot about her and her sister. The fucking happy huntresses, as far as I know, they're all still in the room, in the terminus. As far as I don't remember seeing May, Joanna, or Fiona out in Vacuo. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look. Either way, neither are great positions to be in, but hopefully they're okay. Don't you dare harm Fifi. Don't do it. Don't you harm this fluffy little bastard. Do not harm May. She is fantastic. Caden is a goddamn legend, an inspiration, and Joanna's just pretty fucking dope, okay? Is that everyone? What is now? Because Jacques fucking dead. Marrow is also up there with Elm. Presumably he's up there with Elm, so hopefully he can help get her out of there, though he looked pretty fucking unconscious. I don't know. And Penny. I don't know. Like, I want to say she's safe, but I don't know that. Yeah. There's a whole lot of bad, and there's a lot more to come, I know. Even with the best possible scenario. So I'm going to go ahead and end it for real. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, give it a little bit of love. Again, I can't thank you enough for giving me the love that you have had given me. I love this show so goddamn much, and getting to spend it with you guys means the world to me. So, thank you. I don't have a ton of things in my life that I am insanely happy about doing all the fucking time, but this is one of them. Even when it hurts me a lot. Yeah. I will see you guys in the next episode. And then we're gonna be on hiatus again. It's gonna hurt. But hopefully Volume 9 won't be too terribly far off, and hopefully maybe we'll get the Fairy Tales Remnant show in the mix, and I don't know. The question's still going to be, what the hell is the next volume going to be? I guess this next episode will probably tell us. Whether it be we just can finally fucking take a breather in Vacuo, or we follow maybe Yang into another world or something like that. Or the whole gang if the rest of them go in as well. Or, again, Stark flashback. I know that is a legitimate thing that they have said they really want to do, and they just want to find the exact right time for it. And honestly, it would be a motherfucker, but it would be a very good time for it. Especially depending on how they do it. I don't know. Again, I know people have literally even floated around the idea of, like, instead of having a Stark flashback, literally have time travel back with the girls or with Ruby and stuff and have her watch, which would hurt 100 times worse than just watching it. Would be, yeah, living it. I don't know. We don't know how it fucking works. As for Cinder and Neo, I have no idea what happens to them here. Do they get out? Does the thing get shut on them? Do they fall? What happens? I don't know. It's bad, man. But we'll have to see next episode exactly how it shakes out. Again, this was a really long one, but it was a fucking episode. So I'm at least glad I really got to sit down and talk with you guys about it. I will see you guys next time. Until then, please stay safe, stay careful, stay beautiful, stay wonderful. I love you. Again, thank you to everyone who's been watching. Thank you to the cool, nice new people I've gotten to meet. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and go, and I'm going to watch this a couple more times, I think. Maybe chat about it and go see what other people are thinking. That's definitely not going to hurt me. Yeah. Toodles, everybody. I love you all dearly. Bye. But also, like, what would happen, theoretically speaking, if I just sat down and talked about RWBY some more? Because shit's fucking bananas, and I don't know what's gonna go on. I did record, what? An hour and 10-20 minute discussion at the end of the last video, which isn't gonna be out yet at the time of this. Is what order am I putting this out in? What's life? I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm just living my best life, watching RWBY, taking life one day at a time. Weiss is great. Anyway, I'm going to talk about spoilers for episode 13. Woo! I'm going to just sit here and talk because I'm legitimately curious and brainstorming. I've been sitting here thinking all goddamn week. I don't know. I'm not going to talk about my utter fears and concerns regarding goddamn Ironwood and Winter. I talked about that. I'm afraid she's not making it out. All I know is Ironwood needs to die. Please don't hurt Winter. Please don't destroy Weiss's heart. 2. Fucking A. I'm not going to talk too much about what's going on now that we're in Vacuo, other than I didn't necessarily consider right out the gate the idea that fucking Fox could it very possibly will be what kind of tips Theo off that shit is fucked. You know, people are getting fucking murderized by giant bat monsters in the goddamn desert. Now that's still going to be a difficult situation to deal with because there's still a goddamn sandstorm, and that's going to be hard to deal with. I'm just saying, I didn't think about that until later in the week that, yeah, Fox could probably sense them because Fox is dope. Just because, you think we get to hear Fox talk? Who do you think we actually get to hear Fox talk? Maybe, probably not this, even if not this volume, but do you think we get to hear him talk? What do you think? Do you think the first time we hear him talk, it's going to be through TeamSpeak, or is it going to be him actually opening his fucking mouth? I don't know, but I want to. I want to hear him talk. I want to put a voice to Fox. Fox is fucking cool. Point is, I don't know what's going to happen there. I'm concerned. Who knows? Maybe if Penny's okay and life doesn't kill us and her and sad and awful, then maybe she can come in and wipe the fucking goddamn sandstorm out the way. And hopefully not reveal Shade burnt to the ground or something like that. That would be shit. Why would it be like that? I don't know, but I'm worst case scenario for everything at the moment. So I'm not going to talk about that. See, the joke is I'm already talking about them. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not going to talk about how Robin and Crow might die and how Harriet's an asshole and how Vine could die and how I don't know how any of that's going to fucking happen. Please be careful. Dear God, Harriet, don't be a fucking dickhead. Watts. I'm not going to talk about how Watts is definitely probably going to die. I'm not going to talk about how Salem's going to be real fucking pissed when she wakes up because Cinder went and used the goddamn questions. Like, I needed that. So you better fucking have made this shit work. Otherwise, I'm going to be real pissed. Because I really needed that to figure out the fucking choice. She didn't need to find out a choice. She needed to find choice. You know what I'm saying? You know, you get what I'm putting down. You know what I mean. You've been watching the show. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not going to talk about how I fucked up and didn't realize that Jean and Nora were not actually with Oscar, Emerald, and Ren in Vacuo. They are actually still escorting people and evacuating people, along with Happy Huntresses, while Cinder is flying around blowing shit up. I'm not going to talk about how offended I am that I spent all this time talking about how Neo needs to not piss me off and do something terrible and horrible, and then she proceeded to do it, and she could not be done doing that. So that'd be a thing. I am not gonna talk about how Phoenix Knight ruined my goddamn week. Because we're not gonna talk about how this man ruined my goddamn day, because it never once occurred to me for even a moment, even a millisecond. I'm over here roasting the shit out of this man, making jokes at his expense, even in death. Never once did it cross my mind for even a moment that Bill's name is Bill, which is, you know, short for William, or interchangeable with Will and William. And I haven't been talking this entire volume about how, you know, hey, I wonder if we're ever going to get to see Velvet's dad. You know, William, Bill, you know, the guy who works up in Atlas and's kind of smart, so would probably work in a place like, I don't know, Atlas Command, historically known to have worked with James before. Doesn't mean he's not a fuck up. Doesn't mean he doesn't put salmon in the fucking microwave. Never once did I consider that, goddammit. Never once did I consider number one dud, number one dad was for, oh yeah, Velvet's dud. Dead now, thanks. Cinder and Watts. And probably Neo, I don't know. Someone. One of those assholes. At least Neo looked like she was knocking motherfuckers out. Watts had gun. That's harder to knock people out with gun. That's more just dead people with gun. And Cinder's just a dick. So... yeah, if we could not go to Vacuo, get reunited with Coffee and her, be like, holy fuck, Atlas, you evacuated him from Atlas. Where's my dad? You know, he works in Atlas Command. He puts salmon in the microwave. That never crossed my mind. Because, like, I remembered, in the book, he's not a Faunus, right? Like, the mom was a Faunus. It never crossed my mind that could be the case. Now, we don't know that that's technically the case or not. It's just there's a lot of fucking coincidences that I didn't notice the first time, and now that he has gone and told me that, like, hey, did you ever consider that? I was like, okay, fuck you too. Thank you for the recaps and the reviews that I watch every week, sir. You're lovely, but also you're a bad person. That's gonna be so sad, especially since, again, I've been number one, I've been shit-talking Bill all volume because it's hilarious to do, but also two, because I've also been sitting here all volume going, I really want to see Velvet's dad. How fucked is it if the person I've been shit-talking this whole time was Velvet's dad? And now Velvet's dead. Not Velvet is dead, but you know what I'm saying. Fuck. It's so upsetting. Can't wait. Next volume, we're all chilling with Velvet, and we're like, why are you crying, hon? It's my dad. He always brought coffee in where he wasn't supposed to. Fucking goddamn it. We're not gonna talk about that. No, we're gonna talk about is nothing of value, because I've already talked about a lot of it. But there was things that I didn't... I've been sitting here thinking more and more about the big thing. The biggest thing. The thing that everyone's wondering about. And that being the fall. Our girl. Again, obviously we won't know until get there, but one thing I'd never kind of considered, in the same way as Bill, This one didn't actually need someone to fucking go like, hey, did you ever think of this, moron? And I was like, oh. Well, shit. Thanks. I am dumb. Thanks for pointing that out. Again, maybe that's not him. We'll have to wait and see. But it took me a little while later into the week before I kind of came to two other potential ideas. Because obviously, we have our main ones. Number one, pure death. Don't think so. Legitimately don't think so. Again, out of the, like, 1 out of 10 possibilities here, that's... No, I have no doubt. It doesn't make that scene easier. Again, I watched that episode now... Fuck. Oh, God, I lost my page. No, I didn't. No, I put the goddamn Sharpie in there. Why am I using a Sharpie? What is written on here? Oh, that's those... Okay, I know what that is. That's spoilers for something else. Haha, something that hasn't happened yet. I was also supposed to do that because I watched that earlier before I sat down to record. Boom! 10 rewatches. Boom! Anyway, where did I start off this fucking topic? Anyway, point is, obviously going over the many different, ideas here. I remembered how I got where I was going. Okay, even though I don't have that, concern that she's dead, just flat out, it's not, a way I have it. Plus, if fucking Rooster Teeth and people falling off cliffs have taught me anything, it's a whole thing. She's okay. It's a whole goddamn deal. I don't know if you watched the worst video I've ever made on the channel, but just as a heads up, I talk about that quite a lot in that one. Point is, I don't have that concern. It doesn't make it any easier. Again, I've rewatched the episode 10 times now, and I still fucking cry. Like legitimately. When they... I blame the Bill thing now, the fucking maybe Velvet's dad thing, for part of the reason I get fucking weepy when I watch them walk into the fucking command. Because I'm like, that's gonna kill me if that is fucking Velvet's dad, because she's gonna fucking implode. And no one wants to watch that. It's fucking Velvet. We love Velvet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have that fear. That being said, there are still a lot of other possibilities. And again, while this thing is while not all of them are particularly probable, none of them are impossible, and that's really weird. Because again, we're working with something that's outside the realm of fucking reality. We're literally dealing with something that is outside of time and space. We're dealing with god magic bullshit. So who the fuck knows? But obviously, before I kind of came down to two basic alternatives. Well, 3 basic alternatives to death, which is she just kind of falls forever. Like, it is just an endless void forever and eternity, which we've talked about potentially how that can be resolved. Speaking of Phoenix Knight, I don't know why he had such a strong opinion on how Raven's portal cannot work there. Brother, I love you, but I don't know. Where are you getting that from? I feel like you just kind of decided that, sir. I don't know about that. I love your opinions, but I don't know about this one. Point is, I still think that's very, very much in the realm of possibility if that happened that way. That being said, there was also the idea of potentially time travel, which is, hey, you could do something like the Stark flashback, but even more than just a flashback, crazy other shit involving actually being there, which would be a whole other fucking thing. Especially since especially since seeing more stuff come out, especially Miles talking about oh yeah, no, Volume 9, by the way, holy shit, not only is it a detour, it's some crazy shit of the highest caliber that we've been talking about since before the show started. Fucking hell. Which historically has been some wild shit. Things like the apathy, Salem, shit like that. So I'm very curious to see what they're going for. But it's actually kind of what leads me to there being a bit more to it. Again, I definitely, while I don't necessarily think that is the likeliest option, especially since there's kind of the big one I want to talk about. I don't think it is the single likeliest option. I still think it is within the realm of possibility. And I do think it's a very cool idea. I would love to see that as an idea. It would hurt so much, again, the idea of, you know, Team RWBY or RWBY and Yang, just Yang, whatever the case may be, having them to actually have to experience through that would be wild. It would be very interesting and weird and strange and what that would do for time itself in the series, but it would be interesting. But that was a possibility. There's obviously also the possibility, like, hey, maybe you don't so much go anywhere, but you can see different parts of time and space and stuff like that. Who knows? But then comes, I think, the more likely possible option. The thing that I think most of us are kind of like, you know, the way they describe the next volume and the way, you know, it's kind of been set up in the way, until we know whether or not the rest of the girls fall in, and by the time we know the rest of the girls fall in or not, we're probably going to get our answer as to what it is. Like, there's the falling to another world. I did want to quickly acknowledge one possibility, because it was something that I thought of, because something I've talked about a bit in the series is there's the one thing that we do have confirmed as far as like another world goes is the afterlife. While I don't think this is actually the big thing that I want to talk about and the thing that I'm actually expecting, I've talked about it before. Like, we have confirmation that the afterlife is a thing. That is a place. That is a concept. That is a thing that exists. Fucking Homeboy was there and was like, hey, Salem there? I want to go back and hang with her. It's fucking dope up there. I don't know. Whatever the hell it is. But it is a place that he flat out was. That Ozma existed in at a time. So like that is a thing, and it's an interesting idea to potentially end up there. Like, that would be crazy. Like, not die, but end up in that concept, in that space, in that idea. See Pyrrha again. See fucking Roman. See God knows who else. Like, just crazy shit like that is not impossible considering where we are right now. Again, I do not think that is particularly likely, but I don't think it is impossible either. There's the idea of just kind of ending up where the gods are, even. Like, you just be like, hey, what the fuck is happening? Like, what are y'all doing here? Y'all look pretty fucking human. What's that about? What's been happening back there, man? Fucking crazy? Is that crazy bitch still there? She had her fucking shit up. Oh, her again. I blew up the moon. Did you see that? Anyway. Like, I yes, because that's what the God of Darkness sounds like. I blew up the fucking moon. My own gift to them, used against me. but point is, be a very different Lost Fable episode. God, I love that episode so much. Anyway, I've gotten to rewatch so much of the series through people's reactions as of late. Again, I've talked about it a bit. I'm so mad because, like, everyone I've been trying to watch who is reacting is, like, just about to Volume 6, but not there yet. Like, they're, like, all wrapping up Volume 5, and I'm just like, just a little bit further. I love it so much. I love that volume. It's so good. I'm so... There's not a thing in there I don't really like. Anyway, I'm getting there slow but surely. Anyway, like those are different possibilities. But then that other possibility came out. And while I did think of it on my own beforehand, I did see that other people started coming up with the same idea too. And I'm like, oh, that's why I wanted to sit down and fucking talk about it. I haven't watched anyone else's takes on it. I believe You All Right had done a video in some way related to it, because I've seen the thumbnail. But RWBY, again, is a show that takes and references and bases things on and is inspired by and pulls from all sorts of different stories and literature and media and brings them all together and plays with those ideas and their cliches, and it uses them, and then it breaks some of them, and it's what it is. The show is a celebration of art. It's what it is. It's a celebration of storytelling. It's a celebration of fairy tales. It's what it is, and it's very cool and good at it. It's one of the things I love so much about it. It's why I put so much stock in the inspirations. Like one of the single best possible examples we've ever had of that. Two of them have been in these past 2 volumes extremely prevalently, which would be Penny, the Pinocchio story, which has been fucking ridiculous and amazing and wonderful, which I've talked about already, how much I goddamn adore that, and how they've handled it, and James, the Tin Man. Like, it is an utter celebration of storytelling, this show, and classic stories. And we've touched on so many really big ones, from countless Grimm's fairy tales to Aesop's fables to The Wizard of Oz, obviously having a huge role to play in the show. Like we've touched a lot of different stories like this. We've talked about heroes of legend, with like Team Juniper and stuff like that. But there's kind of one really big story, really popular, really famous, really well-known classical story. It's like classical, but you know what I mean. Just a story that is a classic, shall we say, for so many people out there, that we've basically never really touched. It's something that I know people have asked about a lot and been like, hey, do we have characters like from this? Is like, hey, I know people have been curious about like Neo being references to them and stuff like that. But we've only ever had two, I think, to the best of my memory, as someone who has made an entire fucking list of goddamn character inspirations in the Discord saved. Where are you? There it is. The whole goddamn shebang. Boy, proud of that shit. I need to add Ambrosius in here as well. I haven't added Ambrosius yet. And I was so proud that I figured that one out on my own. But anyway, from this story, to the best of my memory, we have 2 characters. And that was Dee and Dudley. Dee and Dudley being Tweedledee and Tweedledum. The story being Alice in Wonderland. The girl who falls into another world. The girl who fell through the world. Like, in the same way that you can kind of look at a little bit of The Girl in the Tower, Salem's story, and you can be like, oh, well, you can kind of see even references to, like, Rapunzel in there. Like, obviously, Salem don't have some long-ass hair. But you can definitely see similarities and references and kind of get where they were coming from with that. It makes a lot of sense they would pull from, like, the most direct possible, like, one of the most famous fairy tales of all time, to use that as kind of a basis, as a very direct kind of basis for the main conflict of the show. But yeah, there's kind of similarities to that with that fairy tale. I don't think it's insane to go, well, could you take The Girl Who Fell Through the World and compare it to Alice in Wonderland? And I don't think that's crazy. The idea of, again, falling from Remnant into another world, I think is definitely very, very fitting for a Wonderland-style pull. I think that would make a lot of sense for a detour. I think that makes a lot of sense for something for RWBY to be freaking the fuck out about since day one. I think it's kind of funny, because to the best of my memory, I know that there have been other versions of that story later on. Like, I know there's the game series that fucking touches on it or whatever. I don't fucking know. I never touched those. Then I'm pretty sure the hair color is different. But I do find it kind of interesting because I always think of Alice in Wonderland as like Alice in Wonderland from Disney. And I don't believe everyone will necessarily disagree with me on that. I do think it's kind of interesting that the first person to fall into potentially Wonderland, this other world, where who the fuck knows what it'll be if that is the reference we are making here, is the long-haired blonde girl. Like, don't get me wrong, we know that, you know, like, that Yang is in reference to, Goldilocks. But these characters are not exclusive to one inspiration. There's plenty of characters that kind of crib from multiple inspirations. Yang is Alice in Wonderland is what I'm saying. I don't know. I think it's really interesting. And the thing is I just wanted to say it because I just noticed it and I was like, I never thought about that. That's something we haven't touched on yet, but it's such a huge, big thing. Why would we probably not ever touch on it in the series other than Dee and Dudley? I just think it's very interesting. And if that is the case, then what the fuck do we step into in this other world if that's the case? Is that where is that a part of these vaults? Are they parts of this Wonderland? Is this Wonderland where Faunus come from? Because it's wacky and weird and it doesn't make a lot of sense. And like, you got these people that are put together with animals. What the fuck is that about? Like, what kind of characters can we run into and encounter in here? What kind of fucking references to characters from that series and from those books can we encounter here? What is this world? Is this the same world that maybe where the gods are? What the like? I don't know. I think that makes a whole lot of sense for where it's going. The thing is, I have no fucking clue what that means. Is it just a fucked up weird mirror world to Remnant? Where everything's like, it's involving the same people, but everything's fucking weird. Like, I don't know, but I think it's so fucking cool. And again, I haven't watched any other people's videos or theories on the idea. I just noticed that other people had also come up with similar ideas. I should watch some of those, but honestly, if I do, I want to wait until after this next episode. I just think it's fucking interesting. I didn't add anything to this video. I just wanted to acknowledge the fact that I thought about it. And I think it's really interesting, and I'm very curious to see what happens. I think that is the most likely possible thing that we're going to see. The only question, I think, is, number one, what the hell is that going to look like? What is that experience going to be for us? What is Volume 9 going to be? And who all is going to be there? Is it just going to be Yang? Is it going to be Yang and another person? Could it be Yang and Blake? Could it be Yang and Neo? Could it be Yang and Penny? Could it be who the fuck knows? Could it be the whole team? Could it be the whole team plus Cinder and Neo? Could it be like we don't know. The only people we know that couldn't go in there are fucking Oscar, Emerald, and Ren, because they're out in Vacuo dealing with the fucking Ravagers. But like, what is that going to be like? What do we see when we're there? How the fuck do we get out of there? Like, I don't know, but I just think it's crazy how in about 1.5 episodes, if even that, like one episode in like 10 seconds, like 1.5 episodes has completely opened up the entire series to completely change and go in such a fucking crazy, weird, wonderful direction. And I'm so wonderful. Anyway, I don't know. I have no fucking clue. I just wanted to verbalize it. I want to verbalize my confusion and my interest and my concern. Also, I wanted to mention the Bill thing. Because I didn't mention any of that in the video. Also, do I add this in? Do I add this into the first? This might be part of the main video. I don't know. Point is, I don't know. But, like, I want to know. 4 days? It's Wednesday right now, right? It's Wednesday, my dudes. 1, 2, 3. That's when the episode comes out, but I can't watch it until 4. I have to be so careful on Saturday. Like, I refuse to fuck around for this. Like, because, like, anything that happens in this next episode is going to be a fucking spoiler. Everything. Like, there will be nothing that is not a spoiler. I don't know. It's just, I wanted to talk about it. I don't have any fucking idea. Do you have thoughts and ideas? Tell me. What do you guys think happens? Assuming we go the Wonderland route, and I do think it's very, very possible, because, again, this is a huge popular story, and it's one of the only really big ones that we just haven't really touched in the series, but feels very worth touching in the series. And it feels like it very likely could lend itself to it. I just don't know what to expect. I'm not insanely familiar with that story. Like, again, I watched the cartoon as a kid. Those other movies came out later. I guess I did technically watch one of them once. But, like, I don't know. I'm just really interested. Again, RWBY is my favorite show, and it's fucking crazy right now. And from the looks of it, it is about to get infinitely crazier. I just don't know how. And I'm curious to see what you guys think. I'm curious to see where you guys are falling on it. Comedy. I'm still hurting inside completely. I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm very, very excited to see, and I cannot wait for the next episode. Yeah, I legitimately don't know where I'm going to put this. I don't know if I'm going to make it its own video, or if I'm going to add it in. I think I'll keep it its own video. Though part of me does want to add it in there just so I can say that, oh my god, my reaction to episode fucking 12, 13. What the fuck? My episode reaction to 13 is fucking 2 hours and 15 minutes long. I might, just for that. I don't know, man. Fucking crazy. It's crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed whatever the fuck this was. It was just me rambling. But, I don't know. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. And I really want to see what happens. It's going to be a long few days to get there. Work is going to suck ass, but we'll get there. And it'll be crazy. It'll be great. Or it'll be awful and terrible and sad. It's definitely going to be that. But, you know, it'll be good too. Yeah. I don't think I've missed anything this time. It's just that I just want to talk about a couple things that I didn't think about right away and came later in the week. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. Thanks so much for watching whatever the fuck this was. I think I might just add it on to the end because people might actually potentially watch it. As I have noticed, my discussion stuff does not get watched nearly as much as the reactions, even if people don't even watch the discussion part after the reactions. You know how it'll be. If so, you'll see. Yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, give it a little bit of love, and I will see you guys all next time. Remember, my Discord is always open. I love to hear what you guys are thinking. Love to talk about RWBY. It's my fucking jam. Patreon exists. Fucking, I'm just scared, man. I'm gonna go watch the episode again. I'm not fucking with you. I'm gonna go watch that again right now. But, yeah, I just want to talk about that stuff. So I will see you guys later. Take care of yourselves. Stay wonderful. Stay beautiful. Stay safe. And I will see you guys all for episode 14, the finale of RWBY Volume 8. Shit is insane, and it is about to get a lot weirder. It's just a matter of how. Yeah. Bye, guys. And, you know, as it's RWBY. Love Weiss. RWBY, please don't break her heart and kill her sister. And she's kind of hanging in the middle of nowhere space at the moment. That's not amazing. I don't love that. So be nice to her. Fuck. It's gonna be fucking weird, dude.